All right, welcome everybody. My name is Josh Vierling, and I am going to do a demonstration today of Parathon Pulse. Parathon Pulse allows you to talk with your data, and it allows you to also be able to program agents related to your data. So we're going to talk about the agentic aspect of Parathon Pulse, and we're going to look at it from the perspective of ED claims. So being able to create an agent to help with your ED claims. This can get very granular. We're going to do a high-level example of this, but this is very important because one, ED volumes are going to increase, and two, all that work just can't get done. And you need a mechanism to support you, and that's where AI agents can help. So the differentiator that Parathon has is we do take in your hospital data, we normalize that data, and we allow that data to be able to integrate with a large language model. So we've gone through all the painstaking efforts of enabling your data to be able to communicate with a large language model like OpenAI. We do this all within a secure Microsoft environment, and that allows you to not only talk with your data and uncover all kinds of problems and fix the problems, but also to create agents. And we're going to look at it from the agent perspective. So we'll look at an example related to an agent for ED claims. So let's just give a quick example here. And what we'll do is we'll say instead of act, let's say create an agent, acting as a specialized, we'll fix that later, don't worry about it, revenue cycle analyst whose primary goal is to ensure all, we'll just say ED, make it easy, ED claims are optimized for the highest eligible supplemental and directed payments. All right, now you don't have to fix the spelling if you make a mistake, but I am going to fix it. All right, so we're going to create an agent, and again, this is an AI agent that acts autonomously and is able to do tasks for you. This is much different than bots. Bots have to be reprogrammed and modified, and it's not on the same level as AI agents. So we're going to do an AI agent specialized in revenue cycle whose primary goal is to ensure all ED claims are optimized for the highest eligible supplemental and direct payments. All right, so we hit enter. Okay, so let's let it finish its response first, and then we'll review that. All right. Okay, so let's go to the top here, and we'll cover the response here. So it says, certainly, here's a description and workflow for an AI revenue cycle analyst agent specialized in optimizing emergency department claims for the highest eligible supplemental and direct payments. So it's going to give you the workflow first, and you can modify that workflow and figure out that it's really doing exactly what you need to do. So it's going to talk about the primary goal, which we discussed. It's going to talk about the core responsibilities and workflow. It's going to talk about the claim intake and triage. Then it's going to talk about eligibility screening, coding optimization, documentation review, the payer rules, and then claim submission and tracking and analytics and support. So you would review these, you'd make sure this is kind of what you want this agent to do, and you can run a sample of this as well, and we can work with you on that to do that. But then it's going to give you a sample of the agent dialogue. So it says, claim has been identified as eligible Medicaid, UPL, and state-directed payment. I've reviewed the documentation and recommended updating the primary diagnosis to XYZ and ensure the claim qualifies for the highest acuity payment. So you can see the agent, it's giving you a sample dialogue of the agent. You can see, yes, this is right. No, I want to tweak this. This is how I want the agent to work. And then from there, it asks, would you like a specific workflow, sample data, or an implementation plan for this agent? And that we can also help with, so we can provide that workflow, that sample data. Again, we have your data, so we're able to do this. And this is the benefit of using large language model in combination with your data to be able to create agents. So very simple example here. We're going to get much more specific, but if you have any specific examples you'd like to cover, please reach out to me and we can work on that as well. But thank you very much, and appreciate your time, and have a great day.